Alright, welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. It is that time we answer the one question on everyone's mind when it comes to the brand new hunter. Of course, IL-HWAN was just released, and we spent 7 hours straight testing out the brand new hunter to answer the one question on everyone's mind.
Zaf, should we summon them or are they a skip?
Man, oh man, that is music to my ears, so let's jump in. Let me cover all our testing results, that way you know exactly what to do when it comes to the brand new hunter, Daddy IL-HWAN. But very quick everyone, if you want a bunch of free codes like 2,000 essence zones and other goodies as well, make sure you jump into the link down below in the comment section and support us. Supporting is 100% free. It's a way to give our viewers a bunch of free benefits. You just press that juicy red support button, this page will come up, you press that, press yes, and you're done. Then you wait. The brand new codes are coming very soon. The season just started. We have season 12 of the support program. The codes we sent to the My Patreon website right here to receive benefits where the codes will go. They will be available very soon, so jump in and support that way. You do not miss on the benefits. We're talking thousands of juicy essence zones. Oh baby, what a great program. And a big shout out beyond the first comment on our last juicy video. And as you jump in right now in the comment section, let me know, do you plan on summoning for our boy IL-HWAN, or did you already summon for? I'm very curious. And how many summons did it take you to get him to A5, A10, etc.? For me, I'm gonna spoil it. My A10 result, yes, we're talking 10 advancements, was 460 summons. One of the best results I've ever gotten. Look, we got IL-HWAN time and time again. Every single SSR summon, I can't believe it. It was IL-HWAN. Look, the results are crazy. Make sure to drop your like and watch the stream. We went absolutely crazy, getting him every single time. That was one of the juiciest summons yet. Now, when it comes to IL-HWAN, I know, everyone's wondering who's better, Minnie or him, and should you summon for him or not? Don't worry, I'll cover all those questions for you. But when it comes to a sweet spot, as you know, DPS hunters are pretty much A5 or bust, right? Here's A0. We dealt 700 million damage, not much there. Then when it came to his A1, 910 million. Then when it came to his A3, we had 2 billion coming in, a 1.1 billion damage bump. Then when it came to its A5 bonus, we got 3.96 billion. You can see just how good the A5 bonus is, giving us major damage gains. You want to run that. But what about when it comes to his artifact sets and the skills you should max? Let me cover that, because as you can see, when it came to the guild boss, we got a pretty darn good score. We got 19.45 billion damage on our end result, dealing the same damage as Minnie, our current top DPS unit for the dark category. But what build should we run? Well, when it came to our testing results, we tried every single build out there. When it came to the arm set, when it came to expert, when it came to infamy, curse, every set out there, and we tried out the brand new testing dummy room. It was okay, not too much a fan of it, but as you can see right here, when it came to our testing, we tried out every set out there. This is Armed Obsidian. This is the Obsidian set with the armor set, giving us an interesting damage result. We got 5 billion, the same as Minnie running your best set. As we go down, again around the same set damage output, we use Armed and Expert this time, giving us around a 200 million damage gain. Remember, when it came to the results here, they fluctuate based on the battle, based on the RNG. When it came to 2-piece Curse, 2-piece Infamy, and 4-piece Expert, a pretty good damage result, more than the one before, but again, that can be based on RNG. Every single test we tried on him was pretty much the same damage result with very little variance. When it came to our main result though, as you saw right here, where we dealt a ton of damage, I ran the infamy set on him. That resulted in the best damage output, because when it came to silver main, I didn't really have too many sets for him, so I tried the infamy set on our boy, of course, IL-HWAN, and it worked out perfectly, right? I mean, look at this damage result. The damage output was insane. IL-HWAN pretty much carried, so let me show you his exact build right here and the cores we ran on him. So hunters right here. Let's go to IL-HWAN, not Sung Jinwoo. Let's go to IL-HWAN right here and see what we ran on him. IL-HWAN's damage output was a lot because he had 49.8 thousand attack, but his stats also very good. We had 210% crit damage, not enough crit rate if you ask me. We could have used a bit more crit rate, but he has a lot of crit rate on his kit. When it comes to his A5 passive, giving him a lot of bonus. I believe it's 36%. Let me check right here as we go down. The A5 bonus stacks 3 times, giving us 36% crit rate. So that pretty much fixes a lot of his issues and his weapon as well. The crit damage coming in gives us a ton of leeway. 30% crit damage coming in, very nice, but we do want to defend when it comes to brand new guild boss. Defense pen is a must, but as you can see, our attack is sky high, our defense pen is alright, it could have been just a bit better, and the crit rate too. The crit rate can be improved, but listen, beggars can be choosers. Getting the perfect set is very hard. So these are the subsets if you're looking for them. Attack percentage, attack percentage, attack percentage on every single piece right here, giving us all the bonus attack we could ever want, and his skills as well. You want to max his skill right here, his ultimate skill, and this skill right here. These 3 skills are a must, okay? The damage output is insane, giving us so much damage, especially on his ultimate. His core attack and base attack, sure, you can max those out, but they are not the #1 thing out there. When it comes to IL-HWAN, he is a crazy damage dealer, but that is all on the basis of the kit you're running on him when it comes to your effect sets and the core. So when it comes to his cores, I found the top core right here worked out just perfectly. The bonus crit damage coming in due to the ultimate spam he does. The ultimate isn't spam, but it's used often enough for the 20% damage increase on a crit damage is a very nice touch. The middle core doesn't matter too much, but the bonus shield's always nice, so I do recommend this core right here, the orange core. This one will work out perfectly for him. And the bottom core, he doesn't really have mana issues. His mana regen is very good. So the bottom core, yes, you can run this for the bonus power gauge coming in, which can be the difference between an ultimate or not, so give it a try. You can of course run this core too, the purple core, if you're having mana issues, but in my case, no mana issues. This was the ideal loadout, giving us the bonus damage, the bonus ults, and the overall kit lift to give him so much damage output. We are talking 19 billion damage coming in. And when it comes to rotation, very simple. Let me see here. Does the skill guide give us the correct rotation? Yeah, honestly, pretty good. So you spam his Q, his first basic skill 3 times, then the second basic skill, then the ultimate if it's up. If it's not, use your basic attacks and core attacks because it resets his basic skill #1. We are talking, what, 1.7 seconds every single time. Use your skills, yep, as you can see right here. Using basic attack or core attack decreases the cooldown of Phantom Slash by 1.7 seconds. So juicy. One of the best skills out there for the passive, giving us a spammable skill. This skill deals so much damage in A3. You deal double the damage lines, giving us even more damage coming in. But make sure right now that the passive is applied. The passive on the A1 is so darn good. We're talking 50% increased damage from Sung Il-HWAN. So juicy. And also this right here, the increase in ultimate skill damage from Dark Hunters, which is huge too. This is a major team buff, so Sung Il-HWAN is a team player and also a major self buffer, giving us crazy damage results. But when it comes to the best sets used on general content, I do recommend the Obsidian set. That worked out the best for me when it came to blitzing content. The 60% damage increase so good. So when it comes to non-guild boss modes, the Obsidian set is going to be perfect, right? This set will carry you in so many game modes. Even game modes like the Guild Boss, not too bad, but it doesn't work the same. So for short battles, yes, this is the set to run. This is one of the best sets out there. So for the accessories on short battles, Obsidian is perfect. Not the expert set, okay? The expert set, oh, it's pretty good. Gives us all those bonus stacks coming in, and Sung Il-HWAN basically stacks those up instantly, right? The passive, as I mentioned earlier, right over here, boom, the A3 bonus, doubling the number of attacks on our skills, which is huge, right? That basically boosts the rates of our expert stacks by a ton, making sure they come up as often as possible. So although it's good, it is only good for longer battles, where teamfight modes, the infamy set is the way to go, and short battles, like I mentioned, the Obsidian set is going to be your best bet to ensure the bonus damage comes in. But when it comes to your armor pieces, you have a lot of options. You can run, for example, 2-piece infamy, 2-piece curse, or even 4 infamy if you want. Just run the best sets you have, and of course, if you need defense spam, you know the best set to run, that is the arm set of course. But I want to mention, for some reason, I feel like the 1-hit kill set might work out. Running a 4-piece or 2-piece could actually work out for you. Give it a try. I'll try it out a bit more later on, but right now, the arm set, the obsidian set, those sets are one of my favorites to run in every single game out there. But the expert set is so darn good too, giving us all those stacks coming in. But should you summon for him or not? That's a question. Well, when it comes to IL-HWAN, he is basically the same as you guessed it, Minnie. He is the same hunter in terms of their damage output. We tested him when it came to the Arctic Success, and honestly, the results, well, let me show you right here. They were essentially all the same. Boom, let me go all the way down here. So you can see right here, IL-HWAN and Minnie were pretty similar. We got 1 minute and 28 seconds when it came to Minnie, but we got 1 minute and 13 seconds when it came to IL-HWAN. And IL-HWAN again, we got a reduced time, but when it came to the best combo, it's running Minnie and IL-HWAN on a team. We got 1 minute coming in, which was an amazing result, honestly. So when it comes to best team for regular game modes, IL is good, but nothing compares to the Minnie IL-HWAN Harbor combo, giving us a lot of damage. Minnie basically procs off his passive when it comes to IL-HWAN. Let me show you. His passive and Minnie work out so well together. This right here, if I can find it, right here, so juicy. When team members excluding IL-HWAN use their basic skill, it recovers his power gauge and mana by a certain percentage, and I think at A5 it goes up as well. Yes, it does. Look at this, right? 8% mana recovery and 4% power gauge, so Minnie pretty much boosts our boy IL-HWAN like crazy, making sure his ultimate comes up and his mana bars regen all the way to make him a very capable hunter. So when it comes to Minnie versus IL-HWAN, if you're not looking for the best content out there, when it comes to dealing as much damage as possible, that being for the guild boss, you do not need IL-HWAN right now. In the future, sure, summon him in the custom draw because Minnie is just good enough. I mean, let me ask you right now, what dark content is there? Plain and simple. Where are you going to use Minnie? Where are you going to use IL-HWAN? There's pretty much maybe one game mode where it makes sense to have both hunters. That's the guild boss. But for the POD, the power section, there's really no use, I would say, unless you're for some reason looking to get the top 10 spot. Running Isla, running Minnie, and running Harper is perfect. You want that breaker and Isla buffs, because if we don't have the breaks coming in and we run Isla, we run Minnie, we run IL-HWAN, the issue is, well, we have jinwoo to break for the power section, which is not ideal, so that's an issue. We don't really have too much leeway when it comes to POD, but when it comes to the Arctic Success, sure, we can run both hunters easily, but still, you do not need both, as I showed you before. You can use one hunter and they both clear it super easy. Beer is very annoying, trust me, but they work out perfectly. Both hunters are very good. They're essentially the same based on how you use them, based on their builds. They're pretty much the same hunter more or less. Their damage output is basically the same. Maybe some fluctuations based on the build, based on how you use them, but overall, essentially, they are one and the same. So when it comes to summoning for them, yes, you can do it, but I recommend not to just yet, because like I said, there is nothing to use them on. But when it comes to the brand new workshop Brilliant Light, what are the elements going to be? Well, spoiler alert, it's going to be dark and it's going to be fire. So if you have fire hunters right now, there's really no reason for IL-HWAN. If you have Minnie, you're probably honestly good to go. So IL-HWAN, unless you are desperate for a dark DPS, if you don't have Silver Main, if you do not have Minnie, it is a wise choice to summon for him. Maybe not right now though, just because there's not too much dark content, but if you want to summon for him, it is the best time to do so when he is in the custom draws to save on your resources. We'll see. It is up to you what you want to do, but based on my recommendation, you do not have to summon for him right away. You can wait if you have Minnie for sure. If you have Minnie, do not sweat it at all, right? You're good to go. You can summon for him in the custom draw and you're fine. But when it comes to, you guessed it, the rate up draw, it is better to save for the next best hunter in here. Because IL-HWAN, although he's very good, he is not super duper mega OP, and there's just not enough dark content out there to make him worth it to summon as of right now. Unless, of course, you're a top tier player and you want to get the best, you guessed it, guild boss scores. But that covers everything. Again, in the comments, let me know, do you plan on summoning for our boy SHOUTOUT? I'm very curious. And if you summon for him, how many summons did it take? For me, it took me so little summons to get him all the way to a 10. One of my best summoning results. But on that note, everyone, that was it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, make sure to subscribe, but also make sure that you jump in and support us. We have so many free codes coming out. We're talking thousands of essence stones, mad power extracts, and other goodies too that are headed your way very soon. So jump in, press that juice or button. Supporting is 100% free. On that note, everyone, this was a Code Kings app signing out. I'll catch you in the next juicy video, of course.